I will participate as a Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid, Crisis Management and Equality to this FAC, where we are going to discuss about the latest development in the Middle East. I will start by Gaza. The situation in Gaza is extremely worrying. No humanitarian aid is entering to Gaza. Earlier this month, the Israeli authorities has stopped the delivery of electricity supplies and humanitarian aid. The people are dying. International humanitarian law is not negotiable. It must be respected by all parties. So I ask full access for humanitarian aid. Humanitarian workers are facing a lot of difficulties to enter into the Palestinian authorities. Visa must be delivered. This is the only way for us to provide humanitarian supplies. On UNRWA, the European Union stay supporting financially and politically UNRWA, which is the only NGO capable to deliver humanitarian aid. The EU stay committed to humanitarian principles, and we have values and principles. We have already allocated 130 million euros. And it shows our commitment, but of course we are not capable to fulfill the gap left by others. I'm thinking particularly of the brutal withdrawing from USA to NGOs and mainly our UN stakeholder. On the West Bank also the situation is very alarming there. Since the beginning of the year, more than 40,000 Palestinian people have been displaced. And so this is also something which is very worrying for us, and settler violence is rising. And so this is very alarming to us. We will discuss the situation with the member states there. On Syria, this is a very important day as we are going to open this afternoon the 9th Brussels conference on Syria. We are at the same time very worrying and alarming by the latest development, the violence that occurred last weekend in some parts of the countries. We are repeating that the only way forward is peace. And my main message is for the Syrian citizens. The EU stands arm in arm with the civilians, the citizens. I've been there in January. I was the only one still now to represent the EU Commission in Syria. I saw firsthand the lack of public infrastructure, of economy, hardship, of schools, of electricity, of jobs. The needs are immense. And so I've been there to announce that we want to see a Syria which is inclusive, which is embracing the diversity of its citizens, no matter their religion, their ethnic groups, their appartenance, or especially if there are women and girls. I'm particularly concerned for that as Commissioner for Equality. At the same time, I've been allocated 230 million euro. And it's important to say that this amount is going straight to NGOs, to our partners, UN NGOs mainly, and not to the government. This is something that I want to underline. We never give money to any kind of government. The humanitarian aid is going through NGOs and directly to the people in need and not to the authorities. And so we will see which amount we are going to have this afternoon for the recovery of Syria. I expect that it will not be the same amount like it was before due to the withdrawal of the US funds. The EU is committed to support the Syrian people and is willing and is ready to participate to Syria's recovery, but we can't fill the gap left by others. But my main message here is that we stand with the Syrian people, and we will have a discussion with the civil society, which will be represented, and for the first time with one representative of the transitional government. The Minister of Foreign Affairs will be there, so we will assess the situation, and we will ask certainly questions about the violence that occurs very recently.